Karen thought cutting my trees would prove her power. But when trucks rolled up with federal agents, her empire of arrogance came crashing down. For years, my oak trees stood tall at the edge of my property, older than the neighborhood itself, shading generations. They were my pride, a living piece of history. But Karen, the self-appointed queen of the HOA, had other ideas. They're too tall, they're ugly, and they ruin property values, she declared one morning, clipboard snapping in her hand. I laughed it off until the chainsaws started buzzing. That afternoon, I came home to find two of my ancient oaks hacked down, their trunks lying like fallen giants across my yard. Karen stood nearby, arms crossed, smirking. HOA authorization, she said smugly. You'll thank me later. My blood boiled. Karen, you have no idea what you just did. Because those weren't ordinary trees. They were part of a protected heritage grove, registered with the state forestry department. I made one call. Within the hour, the rumble of diesel engines shook the street. Green and white forestry department trucks rolled in, followed by federal environmental agents in uniform. Neighbors poured out onto lawns, phones recording. Karen's smirk faltered as the lead agent walked up, badge gleaming. Who authorized the removal of federally protected oaks? Karen stammered, waving her clipboard. The HOA rules. The HOA rules don't override federal law. You've just committed multiple environmental crimes. The agents surrounded her yard, photographing stumps, collecting evidence, measuring damage. Karen's confidence shattered as neighbors whispered, some even cheering. Then came the hammer. Not only was she personally liable for tens of thousands in fines, but her position as HOA president was being revoked pending investigation. Karen tried to protest, but her words dissolved into sobs as she realized her clipboard had no power here. I stood quietly, watching justice take root where arrogance had tried to cut it down. My oaks were gone, but in their place, Karen's downfall had finally begun. And this time, the neighborhood would remember exactly who brought her down.
I am Liam, and trust me, the next HOA story is even worse. Subscribe now.